Well, if you would look at that, we've been catapulted by the Montreal Canadiens, who are 2 points ahead of us in the standings. Philly chasing still, and it is just very tight in the Eastern Conference. We're playing a Tampa Bay Lightning team that are right now clinging on for their lives. Look at how far the Carolina Hurricanes have fallen off. They're all the way back in 8th right now, and this is our next to last game against the Tampa Bay Lightning. We get our next to last meeting against the Tampa Bay Lightning, and we fared quite well against this Lightning team, as we will be facing Anders Lindback in the crease. I think the last game we played against Tampa, which was played in Tampa, was the game in which John Carlson scored from center ice. Go find the game, find the highlight of that, if you will. If you want to see an amazing goal from center ice on a dump-in. We don't have John Carlson tonight because John Carlson is injured for the next few weeks, and so we will be without his services on the back end. Dmitry Orlov trying to pull John Carlson off early in this game on the first play of the game. And Alsner's offside. That's fair enough. Keep that first line out there and that first pair. The assistant coach likes to change the pairs and the lines. If there's an early whistle, they just like to make a change really quickly. And, this first grouping is really fresh, and Orlov's playing pretty well right now. So why would you change it up? Oh, Backstrom was all over that, and he'll dump it in. And this is a good time to go for a little change behind the scenes. Orlov moved that puck, stumbles a bit, forced difficultly by Dana Tyrell. Still got the first pair out here, so they're stuck out here for the time being. Good play by Brooks Light. That's that line change coming in handy, and we can make a D pair change as well. There we go. All right, I'm trying to just find an option, get it going here. Wind it up. Brooks Light, you're getting in the way there, Johansson. Now you got to help him out. Johansson from below the net shoots on. We get our first shot on goal on Anders Lindback. Thought we might have tested him from the red line earlier in the game. That'll be Schultz. We can let that puck come to him. There's a lot of time to make a play out here, so I'm kind of making some manual line changes out here on my own. There you go, Backstrom. Bumped a bit by Hedman. Oh, passed it through the crease. Had a teammate right there. Obi gets in hard on the forecheck. It goes to Johansson. He can't score. It's bobbling away from Johansson on the rebound. So a nice play. Good effort by the forecheck, and we just whack it right back in. Johansson pokes it further away. That got away from Hedman. Schultz will just send it, but it will get blocked. Now back to Green. Down low. Ovechkin. I wanted to find Backstrom, who's doing a battle in front of the net. Johansson in a tough spot. Yeah, that was a tough spot for him. And I think the Lightning will get it out. But a good play, good pressure, good offensive zone, sustained pressure, save, big rebound, and a big juicy one will send it. I thought Ovechkin was going to go, and that will actually be caught by Brewer just shy of Lindback. So even the ones where we're just flipping it down the ice from our own zone are getting close to Lindback. He's going to have nightmares about the goal he gave up in our last tilt. We look good right now. I like the offense. The pressure is on. If we could play like this for the majority of the 60 minutes of this game, you'd have to imagine we'll be quite successful, might even be victorious. And we've not been playing, that's something else I want to mention, we've not been playing our best hockey in our last, 6, 7 games, whatever it is. I don't know what we are in our last, 10, but it's not bad, but it's not pretty either. We have a higher standard to keep ourselves to. Troy Brouwer, welcome back to the lineup. He's been welcomed back to the lineup with a brutal hit that has dislodged the helmet from his brain holder, his skull, in other words. Oh my god, good battle there by Dom Moore. But who is this that has the puck? He's turned it around in front on the net. That'll be Joel Ward trying to get those skating legs going. This would be a good time to just dump the puck in. And you see Troy Brouwer's helmet laying on the ice. He's still helmetless. Trying to be very careful that we don't end up giving him a concussion. He just returned to the lineup from injury, although I don't know what the injury was that he had. We're just going to rim it to the... Oh, no. Le Cavalier to Jacques. They were all over it. Comiskey's with me behind the net, so I got this. Bring that forechecker with you, Comiskey. Up to... Whoa, what a pass to Joel Ward. Wasn't expecting that. Penalty delayed call on the Lightning. Hold on to... Oh, what kind of turning radius was that by Perreault? Either way, we'll go to the power play. I can't complain. And also, this is another game that I was recording a night prior to this that the PS3 crashed, or whatever you want to call it. It just shut down on me mid-game. Like I said, I think it's a power supply issue, and I just need to probably buy and install a new power supply for it. I probably could figure out how to do that. I'm sure it's maybe not that difficult. Is it worth it? Well, to record this series, yes, it is worth it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know if I agreed with that pass through the seam. It wasn't really available there like I thought it was, and there. Oh, yep, you are so offside. It's not even funny. And that face-off doesn't come from the D zone for the Lightning. We do need a win here. Keep this power play grouping out here. Backstrom. I was going to get it to Backstrom to get it back to Ovi to try to spread out the space in the attacking zone. It didn't happen, obviously. I got to move this puck. They have been under... We've been under pressure, under siege on this power play. Wow, how did Lindback make the save on that? There's one thing about Lindback, it's that he's pretty darn good, as I've noted in games where we've played the Lightning. Not just in this series, but in the Nashville series. There you go, Ribeiro. Across the seam. Okay, Green. Oh, God, it's so bad. Oh, we were all over the place. We looked really good. We had a neat little setup, but we didn't really do much with it. If we got it to Green... We gotta push this puck ahead. Ribeiro to the outside. Cut back move. Get your own puck. There it is. Backstrom. Save. And Ovechkin's doing the net front presence work right now with 8 seconds to go in the power play. Didn't do a whole lot. That unit was given every chance in the world to score. They didn't really do anything with it. Backstrom with a good look. You see Ovechkin doing the net front, which I was expecting him to be on the opposite side of the ice, be at the top of the circle, and be ready to power home that one-timer. Just never was there. And if you want a power play goal, you're going to have to score very quickly on this one, as, yeah, we're not scoring a power play goal. Not on this occasion, anyway. As the Lightning have fully killed it off, this would be a good time to move that puck. That could be a penalty behind the play there. Up to Like, no. Defended well. That's Victor Hedman defending it as well. Although, I don't even know how good Hedman is in this game at this point. That's a young Victor Hedman. Oh, just had a reach of Wolski as well. I mean, Hedman had been around at least a few years by this point in his career, because he played in that... Shut up. Shut up. Oh my goodness, why didn't we... Yes. Oh, Wolski! Wolski! The hero... Well, yeah, almost basically the hero from the last game. He had that crazy comeback in the last game down in South Florida against the Tampa Bay Lightning's arch nemesis, the Florida Panthers. And Wolski was the hero in that game. Oh yes, Schultz, that's you! Oh, but you gotta be all over that! Now, don't take any dumb penalties if we don't need to. Green, you got help with the defense partner. And Schultz would be wise to just send it in. Very unorthodox way to dump it in, but it does get us a bit of a reset now. So I'll take that. Big hip check coming. Not really. I was hoping a big hip check. Nice play by Green. Interferes with that. Pouliot stick, or not sticked away, but blockered away by Holtby. Very close to being a stick save, though. So I would have not necessarily been incorrect. I don't know which way to kick this, because I'm looking for where we have the most support. Yeah, having a tough time. This Tampa forecheck. There we go, Ribeiro. Up and over. Oh my god. Okay. He's offside. Yeah, he's way offside. So I was discussing something before I went on talking about Wolski, and I don't know what it was. That's just how my brain works right now. I don't know what I was discussing. You're way offside as well. All right, Brouwer, get out of the way. Joel Ward, you made the zone entry tougher than it should have been. Well, the good news is the forecheck... Oh, there's an injury. The forecheck's all over it. And it's Steven Stamkos. That is a big injury for the Tampa Bay Lightning. That is their alternate captain at this point. Vincent Lecavalier is the captain for the Lightning at this point in time. Oh, yeah, I was discussing Victor Hedman before I was discussing Wolski and his heroics in the last game against the Panthers. Hedman had been around because he played in that series against the Boston Bruins in 2011. The one where Stamkos blocked the shot with his face. Yeah, that pretty gnarly play. it was in that series. So Hedman was a part of the Lightning defense core during that season. So he'd been around for a bit at this point. I don't know if you'd call him a bona fide superstar like he is now. Because admittedly, I didn't watch a whole lot of hockey back around 2011. Oh my gosh, we hit the crossbar. I got back into the sport literally in 2012, 2013 was my first time really getting back into being a hardcore hockey fan since about like 2007, 2008. So there was a few years where I just stopped watching sports altogether, and I focused solely on music. And then, so I didn't watch much of hockey at all during that point in my life. Can't really explain it. And it was during that 2011, around 2011, whenever Tampa played Boston. That was a season before I got really back into watching hockey hardcore again. So I've always been a hockey fan, have been since 2001. But yeah, there was a period in my life where actually I was, weirdly enough for me, I was not paying a whole lot of attention to the NHL. That was almost created by Ovechkin, but it didn't lead to a chance. And we are scoreless through one. Surprisingly, scoreless through one. And both teams have accrued 7 shots on net to this point in the game. We hit a crossbar behind Anders Lindback. And we are about to be scored on, are we not? Martin St. Louis. Look out for this guy. He'll be a pest on the ice to deal with. Not necessarily like Brad Marchand is, but he will be difficult to deal with. And there we go. Ovechkin scores. Took a little bit of a hit at the end of the play. Hopefully he's not injured from that because we've seen that happen to him way too much this season. But he's got number 23 and a nice little short side snipe. He created that play by himself. Didn't have any other options but to shoot it anyway. I don't think there's anyone you can pass to that makes any sense on that. So the right play was to just shoot the puck. I mean, it's Ovechkin. There is never a wrong play to shoot the puck. Maybe. I don't think there is anyway. That's my opinion. As far as I'm concerned, just dump the puck in and go get it. Our forecheck game has been brilliant, and we just got to play retrieval. Right now, Schultz back toward the net. Blocked again, man. Second time in this game, by the way, that Justin Schultz has tried to shoot the puck. Holy crap. Look at Green. Look at Green. Oh, Jacques had enough of that. He was like, hey, you're no more. I've seen enough dekes from you tonight. Hustle, Schultz. Yeah, I've gone chasing behind the net. This is going to lead to a goal, and we'll take a whistle. That's fine. Nah, push Killorn. Get him out of the goal crease. I don't want him standing there in front of Holtby. Slumping Starback, Carl. Well, too bad. Too bad, too sad. Is Steven Stamkos even in the game anymore? I didn't even pay attention to see. Did he go down the tunnel? I legit don't remember. All right, this is a good time to see. I just can't pull off a deke with Ovechkin. It's a right shot thing. It's just a thing with right shots. Because I am naturally a left-handed shot, so trying to do dekes with right-handed shots is just awkward for me in this game. They just don't come off well most of the time. Although there is Eric Fair, who I seem to be pretty decent at pulling off a deke with at times. Yeah, we've seen that in this series in the past. That's deflected wide. Alsner just trying to rim it carefully behind the net. Just kind of hoping it gets out. That's all that was. Ovechkin blocks it. And we are going to put it in the Lightning bench. I was trying to send that down the ice because Ovechkin was going. I figured, why not? Why not? Give him a chance to go chase the puck down. Did you see the deflection this puck took on the way through? It's not on net. And I think that was St. Louis. He had a stick on the ice. And I don't think Stamkos is in the game. I haven't paid that much attention, admittedly. But again, I don't even know if he went down the tunnel for the Lightning. And we're just going to punch this behind us. All right, Erat down low. I was hoping that someone would be there to support that, and Johansson actually got to it. So I can't complain about a power play in this game because we have gotten one. But this is something I was thinking about doing, is jacking up the power plays for both teams, just the penalty sliders that both teams take, and I might do that as an experiment in the next game because we really need to... Oh boy, Marty Erat. It's so bad that he broke the stick as well on the hit. That's how you know it's a big, thunderous hit. That was a tough D-to-D pass for Green. And he's left it for Schultz. Bad communication between the two defense partners. And Ribeiro can't get it. Probably nervous after what happened to his teammate, Marty Erat. I tried that windmill deke, and he got sat down, absolutely flattened on that hit. Perot to the outside. What's going on with my controller? Oh, no. Did my controller disconnect briefly without fully disconnecting? I think my controller disconnected from the cable. Again, I thought I had that problem solved. So that snuffed out what could have been a pretty decent offensive possession. Good block fair. There you go. Up to Alsner. Now Brouwer. Oh, skate to stick move. Definitely had to deke. He was the only man. And that might be an icing because that is behind the red line. And the game gave it to me. The linesman in game did not think that was worthy of an icing. Yeah, you're going to dump it in and change. Alsner to Orlov, who missed it. Oh, that's going to squeak out in front. We've got to get the puck out of the zone. Brouwer, you're way too far up. Okay, maybe you're not. Collision course with Purcell. Nope. Collision course with Salo. Not really. But we did knock the puck free. And we've done it again with Don Moore on the poke check. And it's there. Erskine. Okay. Ovechkin. Back to Erskine. Just take a rip. That was a floaty wrist shot over the net. Ovechkin back to the point. Drop pass between the legs. Comiskey trying to walk it. He's going to create a turnover. Martin St. Louis on the breakaway. Poked free. Makes the recovery. Well, that's a good play by Comiskey after making a mistake with it. And he'll bank it off the glass ahead. Olin chased down by Backstrom. I think he's going to go behind the net. Yep. Keep forcing these guys to keep reversing it behind the net. We got to get a body. Oh, my goodness. If they passed that into their own net, I would have been going crazy. Like a behemoth. All right, Green. Nice. Green's got some sneaky good handles. Marty Erat does too. And he missed the net. Nice spin move, though, to get shooting position against the defenders. And we're right there in the skates. Schultz off a teammate to get it in. Nice job dumping it in off the ass of Johansson. You can see the forecheck. The forecheck is really harassing the Tampa Bay Lightning. We're really good in the neutral zone too. So we're not biased toward the trap. We're biased toward the forecheck, but we've been really good in all zones, all areas of the ice. Poor Eric Fair eating it. But he's not letting Olin get away with that so easily as he was using his body on the ice. Use his carcass to keep the puck from getting out off of Olin's stick. Alsner has it pinned behind the net. Good support from his D partner. Orlov, Fair, we're going to drop this if Perot stays where he is. He did, and he shoots. A surprising little shot, I guess. I'm going to try to chip this back down low. Ribeiro has the right idea. Someone's got to roll out. It was Orlov on the defense that was rolling out, and we almost got it there to him, but a good stick, good play by the Lightning. Hedman has carried it away down low. Somehow, LeCavalier didn't score. And they'll miss the pass back to the point. Hedman to retrieve under pressure from Wolski. We got to get a stick in the lane, and we do. Dumped in by Sexton behind the net for Schultz. And we'll just bank this. Just banked it softly. Yes. And Ovechkin couldn't score. That was a neat play. I was expecting a one-timer. But Ovi decided to hold on to it for a second longer and just use that little delay to get a sneaky shot off. And it was saved by Lindback. And we're good. Look at the sticks in the lane. Can you complain with the forechecking pressure in this game? Tampa Bay doesn't have it figured out. And the replay we're getting is Vincent LeCavalier, which deservedly so. And even better was the save by Holtby. I think that is a stick shaft save. So we got the Brooks Lifeline on the ice to end the period, or wind down what little bit remains of this period here. You guys keep doing what you're doing in the attacking zone, with or without the puck. Ooh! Off the post behind Holtby. So that net has saved both goaltenders now. That end of the rink. And we'll put it into the feet of Olin and then try to chase it down, which we have. I don't know what the plan was there, but whatever it was, it didn't lead to anything. This dump-in play shouldn't lead to anything for the Lightning. We just rim it carefully along the boards. Ponick down low, Comiskey to Johansson, and we just fire it down the rink to end the period. We want to be smart, we want to be cautious, but we don't want to be overly cautious with this lead that we have right now. It's just 1-0 on 10 shots on goal. So I don't know if it's so much that we've been limited by Tampa Bay as much as we've been very decisive about the chances we've taken offensively. And Wolski should have just been eating that play up. He ran into Lindback. Knowing this game, that could have easily become a penalty. You're not cutting to the middle. So, oh man, St. Louis pulled it off. Wolski interference. Interference on Brewer. And it's gonna be Wolski that takes a penalty. I think he's a bit frustrated. Oh, I was about to say Orlov needs to box out in front of the net. I think Wolski just a little bit frustrated that there was no penalty called on Brewer just moments before that, as he's coming back from behind on the back check, and he just whacks Brewer, who draws the first penalty of the game against the Washington Capitals. So first power play of the evening for Tampa Bay. And they just have 34 power play goals this season on like 200-something attempts. It's put them in the bottom third of the league in power play percentage. And this is just a nice play to just chip it up. Ovechkin on Salo, and Salo's going to eat one. He doesn't have a stick, so Ovechkin, shot on net. Don Moore off the ice, couldn't really get the puck to go off the rebound, so it's a one-on-one between Schultz and Lecavalier, who drops it from Martin St. Louis. He's going to shoot it into the sack of Schultz, and someone's going to have to figure out who's going to get this puck. We'll just send it the length of the ice. Ovechkin, the broken stick is going to come into play. Lindback loses it off a poke check to Ovechkin. Man, we're eating these guys alive with these forechecking plays and with the pressure. Sticks on the ice, sticks in the lane. Lecavalier recovers his lost puck. Erskine defends it well, and we can just bank this. Yep, all the way down the rink, down the ice. Nope, I'm getting to this puck first. Eat one. Almost got a stick in the lane on that as well, and Purcell's offside. On a pass from the D zone, I think, as well. What is this? This is Ovechkin's deke, isn't it? Watch the deke to the middle. Oh, yeah. No stick, of course, makes that easier. No stick for Salo. Watch Martin St. Louis hand the stick off to Salo mid-play. And then there's the shot. Big save on the blocker side. Right decision to shoot back against the grain by Ovi. Just Lindback on top of it with the blocker. And this will be the end of the power play. Just a simple dump in will do. And it should get us back to even strength in this game. And we will, as the Lightning advance the puck toward the neutral zone and now toward the D zone. Our D zone, of course. Ovechkin, what kind of dekes can we do? Oh, you see, it's tougher when they have the stick, right? It's a little tougher to do that when the opposition player has the stick. They dump it in here. Yeah, they do. We've made them have to do that play a lot tonight. That's a bank pass off the boards. Could have worked as a self-pass, but he was interrupted by the forechecking player for the Lightning. Orlov overskates it and just rims it hard up. Whacked back in by Erat. There's a plan in this. I'm not sure how it's going to work out. It will work out with a shot on goal. I'll take that. You know Marty Erat loves that spin move. That's become his thing. I mean, every time I have it with him off the rush, especially one-on-one, try it. Why not? See what you can pull off. We win another face-off, crucially. Big stick! St. Louis again creates a turnover. This time he's got the breakaway. Saved by Holpe. He didn't have a shot on net on the previous breakaway that he created. I mean, we just can't make mistakes when Martin St. Louis has the puck on the point. Can play fair twice in a row. He's going to have to deke. And he will. And oh man, it went all the way back to Lecavalier on the point. St. Louis, no breakaway this time. Cut to the middle. Oh, eating it on the boards. How did the boards taste? Tell me how those boards taste here in Washington. We'll season them up nice and well for you. That's a weird one. Nice play, Brouwer. Did you forget how to play hockey in that time, in his absence? You forgot how to actually make a high IQ play. There it is. Kumiski, dump it into the bench, actually. So that'll give us a face-off. Maybe at center ice. No, neutral zone face-off, technically. Near the Lightning bench. On the near side to the Tampa Bay bench. And the Lightning, of course, have possession. They're going to bring it back in. Nearly half the period gone here in the third. Ovechkin across to Wolski, who's waiting perfectly on the blue line. Does a little deke. Skate to stick. Still has it. Shoots. It was blocked on the way through. So we didn't get that shot through all that traffic. Ovechkin gets a skate on it, but it deflects right to Tampa. Poke back out. This is Nick Backstrom time. Nick Backstrom floats it toward Lindback. And we couldn't pin Brewer. I wish we could have pinned Brewer on the boards there. That would have been nice. And I think the Lightning will, again, have to try and dump it in. It's going to be offside as they bring it back in on that poke check. We exactly have 10 minutes to go in the third period. entering this next face-off. And, yeah, I was going to do a windmill. I wanted to see if we could do something interesting with Backstrom against 2 defenders. Yeah, if you cook 2 defenders and score a goal, it's the best goal of the whole season. It beats the one he had up in Detroit, but... Which he cooked... I thought he cooked 2 defenders in that one, didn't he? Good at Brooks like I've never seen a windmill look like that. I don't know if Tampa's getting a goal in this game at this rate. They might. It's a long way from over. But it would snap a tough stretch of losing for us. Oh, poor Johansson. Had that initial deke. It's so freaking hard to deke defensemen in this game. And I am insistent on trying it. I mean, why not? If you have a one-on-one, why not? But I think there are definitely occasions where we could just chip the puck in and try and get it back and work as a team to get some of our offense. You got to crush Purcell. Oh, fair. Now look at this. It goes behind the net. Look what happens with your missed opportunity to create a body check. What about your opportunity to get a breakaway? St. Louis shrugs that one off. Fair poke to Ribeiro. Back to Fair. Back to the point. Don't really like what we have to set up here. It deflected on that pass, so that ended up working out in the Lightning's favor. And St. Louis has his 3rd breakaway of the game, and he doesn't score on this one either. And that's all just part of all a result of a unfortunate deflection. Tough change in direction. They're stretching the ice, but a little too much this time. That's icing. Yay. I'll take that. I'll take that icing. And that... I'm going to put the second line out there. And the first pairing. We got to stop giving number 26 for the Lightning breakaways in this game. I think there's only so much that Braden Holtby can take care of. And it's still in the game. 1-0 game. 6.5 to go in the period. All it takes is 1 for them right now. Just 1. And we're giving them too much space on that defensive blue line for the break-in. Now, I see it, Johansson. I'm pushing it up to you, but you're skating too far ahead. Skated too far away. Took a little bit off of that one as well, and Salo just sends it in. We're just playing catch with the Lightning right now. This is what happens when you try to stretch the ice. This time it will be successful. Although it took forever to retrieve it. Like, off of Lindback. Johansson off of Lindback as well. As he stood tall in this whole 3rd period, keeping the Lightning in a tight game. I'm sure we're going to get a replay of Johansson's shot. Unless they show... Nope, they just skipped it. Didn't think it was worthy of a replay. 4.5 to go in the game. Just bear in mind, all it takes is 1 really good possession by the Lightning, which they have not really had yet. Ovechkin. Oh, too much. Too much. Is this St. Louis again? Nope, you're not fooling me with that stop. Back to the point, interrupted. This is Ovechkin against Matt Carl. I'm pushing him into the boards. Oh. And he's going to still come away with the puck. Nope, defend the middle. You can't give up the middle. Schultz is on that. Read that well. There you go. Green to Erat. And Marty Erat still doing his spinorama special. And shooting the puck from long range as well on a wrist shot. But it gets it back in on Lindback. Forces a D-zone face-off, which I can't complain with. And we keep the first line out there. We got a timeout in our back pocket if we need it. I would like to see, in future games, of course, being that this is NHL 13, EA wouldn't add this to this game. I'd like to see the AI teams take timeouts. They might do that in NHL 24 and Play Now. But I don't play Now or any games against the computer. I missed the puck. I overskated the puck. That's bad. That's a bad time to overskate it as well. Yeah, the net green. Lightning have not pulled their goaltender yet. But Lindback remains in the goal crease. Backstrom remains just basically deking out defenders. Oh, man. Sent in. Lightning have not pulled it yet. This is the time to pull it. It's a 1-goal deficit, so they may not see it as desperation mode. Wolski with a desperate flip play. Brewer in front of the net. Jock. Holtby played it. I didn't mean to do that. Up to Marty Erat. And you don't need to spin around to score a goal. Oh, no. I thought, well, Lindback's in the net. Okay, well, I thought they pulled him. They will now. They have to. Goaltender pull. Goaltender pull. There it is. Now you can get it. Now you can get the goal. There it is. Is he injured? We'll find out after the game. But he gets a goal. And that definitely ices the game away. I think there's like 16 seconds left in the game, so put the fourth line out here in case they pull the goaltender again. I mean, that was an easy decision. I mean, look at the way he got up. He got up a little slow with his leg. Watch his leg. If you see it. I don't know if you're going to see it. He might come into frame at the last second. No. He's on the bench, and he looks like he's getting ready to take another shift soon, so he looks no worse for wear, in my mind. Dom Moore, maybe. All right. Joel Warren. Oh, it went off the stick of Joel Warren. He's pasted St. Louis. And I think we're just going to take Vic. Oh, no. Purcell. Oh, this is for Braden Holtby's S-word. He's going to get the shutout. Nice victory on home ice in front of Braden Holtby. Another shutout on the season. I don't know what number that is. But a faultless game by our whole team, really. I can't complain about anything. Oh, we took Stamkos out for 3 months. That's a bad injury for a team that are trying to get back into the playoff chase. That's bad.